Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Charlotte, and if you're new here, hi. If you're not, hi. And today we're going to be doing another anti-haul. So basically what these are, they were invented by Kimberly Clark, and you just kind of talk about new releases. Mine are a bit different. Sometimes I do like the stuff that I'm anti-hauling, and sometimes I actually buy the stuff. So it's just more talking about new releases. Anyway, so I'm on Trendmood's page. All of these pictures are coming off Trendmood. Okay, so one thing that I really thought was like really whack is this P. Louise Valentine's Day collection, which is in the bulkiest packaging I've ever seen in my life. It kind of looks like one of those physician's formula like books, but it's like a giant, like, I think it's supposed to look like a cassette tape. So it has the eyeshadow in the middle, and then the highlighters on the side, but you can't remove either piece of it. You obviously could not travel with this, and it would take up so much room, and it's so wasteful. I mean, I can't even talk about the highlighter, Once Upon a Time, looks gorgeous, but I can't even think about anything other than how crazy this packaging is, and that's what... Okay, House Labs, Lady Gaga's brand, came out with another boring release. Like, Lady Gaga, we know you have more... We know you have more stuff up there than what you're putting out. So this is... I mean, as far as lip crayons go, like, go to ColourPop. Like, how much are these? There's no information on the price. But for real, they're not even, like, exciting colors. They're just, like, mostly neutrals with some darker shades. And it's just a matte lip crown. Like, I feel like people are moving away from matte lip products in the first place. And it's a lip crown. It's just... Go to ColourPop. No. No. Okay, so this is a Too Faced release, and I know a lot of people are like full on canceling Too Faced. I don't really shop from Too Faced that much anymore. I used to a lot when I was younger. But this is the Sun Puppy Bronze, which I'll admit the packaging's cute. But when you think about using this product practically and how it's not symmetrical, and that the face of the puppy is like a highlighter, and you're really looking to the eyes and the spots to get the pigment. It's just, I don't think this would work. I think you could have just done, I don't know, like just a bronzer in like a puppy packaging. This seems like... Too Faced has a lot of these bronzers. I just feel like it would look really weird on the face because you couldn't get an even pigmentation. I don't know. I will say, okay, so ColourPop is coming out with Luxe lip glosses, which are like their Luxe, what do they call this? Just Luxe Gloss with ColourPop Cosmetics. They're $8 each, which is kind of hot. No, I mean, I guess it's like mid-range for a ColourPop product, but like inexpensive compared to like the rest of the industry. And these are small. Like, we're seeing a lot of brands do these smaller packaged lip glosses, like Kylie Cosmetics, Fenty Beauty. It's a real trend to do these small, squatty lip glosses with those big wands, and I'll say I like them more. There's just something really pleasing about that component. So I'm actually really glad to see ColourPop doing that. This is all like neutrals, which I think is a good place to start for them. And I just placed a ColourPop order, but I didn't get one of these, but they look really, really pretty. The next item is kind of controversial. She's a bit of a controversy. She is the Jaclyn Hill palette, Volume 2. Okay. No one hate me, but I think it's beautiful. It has beautiful, like, first 3 rows of mostly neutrals with some bright corals and pinks and purples and darker colors. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so pretty. I haven't really liked a color story from a brand this much in a while. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I know I might get some hate on that. But I think it's really, really, really pretty. So if you guys want to see a review on this, like, let me know. Because it's really pretty. I think as far as Jaclyn goes, I have mixed feelings. I've watched her for so long that she almost feels like an older sister character. And it was so disappointing to see her just mess up so many times. Like, it was just time after time not handling things the way that she should have, like when it seemed really obvious, like what to do in that situation. And I think that's easy to say when you're from the outside. Moving forward, I think she needs to be more involved with her YouTube channel, and really just, talking to her subscribers more. I understand she was sick, like, that sucks. We were all sick in January. I'm really conflicted, and I know a lot of people would be like, she's canceled, whatever. I don't really believe in canceling people permanently, unless, they've committed a serious crime. And I'm sure some people feel like she's committed a serious crime. But you know what I mean. So yeah, I think I will probably get this palette. But I totally understand the people that don't want to support her. That's your decision. I just ask that you not, hate on me if you're wanting to buy a collaboration with her. Because at the end of the day, it's just eyeshadow. I understand for a lot of people it's more than that. And that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Awesome. That's you. And I don't blindly buy everything Jaclyn comes out with. I don't. I will probably talk about this later if I review her eyeshadow palette. But, I make my own decisions. I didn't get her highlighter palette. I didn't even get her original collection with Morphe. So I like the color story, and that's really as deep as it gets. Something I am for sure anti-hauling is the Jeffree Star palette. So this is the Bloodlust palette, and I was really excited. I mean, I just get really excited every time Jeffree produces a new eyeshadow palette, because I think he's really smart about how he spaces them, so it really feels kind of like it did when Anastasia, came out with palettes spread apart. You just felt like it was really special when another one came out. That's how I usually feel. I was really excited when he started promoting this. And I hate it. I thought the packaging was, like, excessive, but I didn't know what the inside looked like, so I thought, oh, maybe he really uses the space well. I don't think it's a ton of wasted space, but it's still wasted space. I think the velvet is going to look like a disaster. We all have our modern Renaissance palettes that prove that velvet is not the best packaging for an eyeshadow powder palette. It's powder. And my question is, why is the packaging so dark and vampy and sexy, and then you open it up and it's like, oh, it's a lilac dream. Like, this is so fun and spring and happy, and it feels so out of place. Like, someone changed the background to, like, a light, and it looks like it's just, the packaging is whack. It's just, and there's no color that matches the dark purple. And the red is just throwing me off so much. It really fights against the purple. I know red and blue obviously make purple, but for some reason the red and the teal, like, literally, it makes me upset to look at it, because it ruins the like lilac fantasy, and I thought maybe if it was all like lilac, it might be less offensive to my taste. And it's called Bloodlust, but there's nothing lusty about it. You know, it's not sexy. It's these really light tones. And speaking of light tones, the thing I hate most about this palette is the fact that you have to be my skin tone to wear this shit. You really do. This was thought about. I just cannot believe. You know, I have Jeffree's products. I really usually like the products his company comes out with. But this just seems like a blatant disregard for anyone whose skin tone, you know, isn't in the light to medium family. Like, I feel like even medium tones would have a huge issue using the first two rows. And I just think that for anyone to feel excluded by makeup just sucks. And he's like harped on it so much, you would think like, why would you come out with a palette with so many frosty light tones? It's just gonna look ashy and horrible. I mean, I'd be interested to see how someone could make it work, but you know, it's not about making a palette work for you. Like, it should work for you. I don't know, and I guess it's not really my place to talk about it because look at how freaking pale I am. So obviously this would work for me. I think it's dumb, you know, when things aren't inclusive. Also, he's coming out with a, what does he call these? Extreme Frost, which are 50 doll hairs. And I'm not gonna buy a $50 highlighter. I feel like maybe in the past I might have. But no. That is, and the whole, like, why does it have to come in, like, this fancy box? Like, just lower the price. And then get rid of the box. Like, it's dumb. It's a waste of packaging. It's a waste of resources. Why does it have to come in a fancy, like, padded jewelry box? That just seems super wasteful. The glosses actually look kind of cute, though. Which one did I like? I don't know. I liked one of the glosses, but I probably will not go on and place an order just for one gloss when all those people are trying to buy the palette. That seems like a nightmare for me. But yeah, I'm definitely not getting that palette. Like, I don't know. There's something about Jeffree's releases where if you know, decide that you want to purchase something from Jeffree Cosmetics, it feels almost like a cult, like you have to get every single item. And it's just like, I need to get out of that headspace. I don't need every single palette he comes out with, especially if I, you know, first glance look at it and I don't like it. And that's the situation here. So I actually saw the Jaclyn Hill one and his one, and was kind of like, if I want purples, like, I want to be able to, you know, actually have purples, not like this lilac mess. Also, I have the lilac palette from ColourPop Cosmetics, which is 12 doll hairs. And I would say that's probably the way to go. I was just really disappointed by this launch. Okay, so Melt Cosmetics came out with a new palette, which, like, almost got me. It almost got me. It's called Millennial Pinks. I don't know why it has X at the end, just to be quirky, maybe. But this is gorgeous, and I think I really like pink eyeshadow. My sister says it makes me look like I have pink eye, and my mom doesn't. Well, she doesn't like anything besides neutral colors. But I really like pink. One of my first high-end I think my first high-end eyeshadow palette was the Naked 3, and so I fell in love with those rosy tones, and they really take me back to, like, a happy place. And of course this has a silver in here, which is, like, really drawing me in. But this is a $58 palette for 10 shades. And it's gorgeous, but it's not something I'm gonna buy now. Yeah, and I think what's throwing me off is that there's not really enough shades to deepen it up without it being black, or is that a blue at the end? Like, it's not pink enough, but it's, I don't know. I just think I would have a difficult time. Oh, but it's so beautiful swatched. I can't. It's $58. but I think it's really pretty. I think it's really, really pretty, and I'm really interested to try some stuff from Milk Cosmetics. If you guys have a favorite palette by Milk, let me know. I'm just trying to figure out what I would use, like, actually, if I was to spend so much money on a palette. Okay, so yeah, that was just a short anti-haul on some newly released products. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of these new releases. Or if you want to hear my opinions on a specific launch, let me know. You can comment down below. Louis is asleep in the corner. He's so freaking cute. Oh! Oh, by the way, look at this eye look. So, literally, wasn't doing anything today except going to the library to put together a presentation for a college class. But, this eye look is really pretty. I used the Conspiracy palette, which I actually kind of hate, but the neutrals aren't horrible in it. Okay, guys, I have to go do a poop ton of accounting homework. I'm trying to curse less on the channel, so I just said poop ton like a baby. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys very, very soon.